Hi, welcome to Trigonometries. My name's Alan Perry, and today we're going to look at some spreadsheet tips and some common reasons why your formulas might not be computing in a spreadsheet. If you take a look at this spreadsheet that I've opened up here, the first type of common problem that we want to look at is what happens if I type in a formula and it doesn't actually compute anything. So let's say I just want to do something simple like add 3 plus 5 together. If I hit enter on this, my hope might be that it would give me the number 8. But when I do it, nothing happens. The reason this is that in order for a spreadsheet to understand that you want it to do a computation, you have to tell it so by starting that cell with an equal sign. So if instead of writing 3 plus 5, if I had written equals 3 plus 5 and hit enter, then that's going to compute as an 8. And you can see that even that the field still saves the equals 3 plus 5, but it's resolving that computation as an 8. Missing an equal sign is perhaps the most common reason why your formula isn't computing. Another common error is the following. Suppose I wanted to multiply 5 times 2. I'll remember the equal sign this time, but now I'll put 5 times 2 like that. And when I hit enter, it won't know what to do with it. It errors. The reason this errors is because while it knows you want it to do a computation, it can't understand what operation you're telling it to do. This is because a lot of common mathematical notation is not encoded into spreadsheets in order to avoid certain kinds of confusion that can come up when you're writing it down. So in this case, when I want it to multiply 5 times 2, I have to explicitly tell it that I want to actually do multiplication. So to correct this, I'll come up into the 5-2 and I'll put a asterisk, which is the shorthand in a spreadsheet for the time symbol. And when I do that and hit enter, this time it actually resolves it as 5 times 2 or 10. That's the second most common error, is that if you forget to type in an operation, then it won't actually compute the value that you want. This works with cell referencing too. If I wanted cell B2 to provide for me the quantity 3 times the value of cell A1 and then add a 7, I might try something like this. Equals, because I want it to evaluate, 3A1 plus 7. Now see if you can tell what the mistake is that I've made, because when I hit enter here, it's going to error. It's not going to know what to do. Can you take a look and see what the error is in this field? If you said that it's because I didn't explicitly indicate the multiplication, you're right. If I put in a times here, now it registers that the A1 is actually a cell reference, and when I hit enter, it'll provide that quantity. So those are the two most common kinds of errors that you run into for why your formula doesn't work. You might have forgotten an equal sign to tell it to do a computation, or you might have left out a time symbol or a division or a plus or a minus in order to tell the spreadsheet that you wanted it to perform that operation. So remember, be explicit with your operations and make sure you include that equal sign. And we'll catch you next time on Trigonometries.